As of now, it looks like we cannot make it to Luang Prabang. Good morning everyone, and hello from Vang Vieng, Laos. It is a beautiful day today and we are heading up towards the north, towards Luang Prabang. The goal today is that we would like to try to reach Luang Prabang. It's around 180 kilometers, which is actually very doable. But the problem is that we saw the route to go there. It is very windy and we're not quite sure of the road conditions. If it is anything like the same road when coming up from Vientiane, it's not the best, which means that we will be like a lot slower and then we won't be able to actually reach in time. Definitely we want to get there before the sun goes down. We don't want to ride in the dark. So we would try to reach Luang Prabang today, but in the end, if we cannot, we will stop by a guest house to rest for the night. Right now we're riding out of Vang Vieng, and the first little town that we're going to hit is called Kasi. We'll probably stop there a little bit just to rest and also maybe reevaluate the situation if we can actually reach there today, or we'll have to stop midway somewhere. This is the view as we are riding, and it's really quite spectacular. Everywhere you see there is mountains. I'm guessing as you ride further up north of Laos, it's actually more clear, so you're going to see more of the landscape, the scenery and everything, and it's a really nice ride, just that the only thing not so enjoyable is all the potholes along the road. But the other thing that is going to be is big trucks. It's these big, really huge trucks. They are shipping all those heavy materials here and there. So we have to be careful. It's going to be a bit slow. I have to just trottle along behind it for a while until we can find a clearance. We're riding now somewhat at the base of the mountain, and it's so huge. You never realize how big it actually is until you get like to the bottom of it. When we were in Vang Vieng, we managed to scale up Lam Sia viewpoint, and that climb itself was pretty challenging. Of course, it's nothing compared to these big mountains over here, but it's really spectacular once you get to the top and you get this scenic view. You can see everything from up there. This whole floor that's covered in gravel and all these loose stones. I don't know why they made the floor this way, but we have to be very careful. There's also some trucks. It seems like they're doing something to the road, like probably trying to upscale it. Just happened to be in the process when they're fixing it. Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh, there's something birding over there. Oh, that's a lot of sand. Oh my god! Oh, it got fire! Oh no! Oh, they're trying to put it out. Oh, there was a small accident. I hope everyone's okay. From a distance, we see these huge clouds of smoke, and I thought at first it was maybe some factory, or sometimes people burn the crops over here. And then suddenly it got thicker and thicker, and then we went by and the whole truck was on fire. There was this poor man trying to put it out with this little stream of water. It seems to be contained. I mean, it wasn't spreading, and they are making efforts to try and put out the fire. I hope they're all okay. A lot of road works going on right now. They are trying to rebuild the road. There's a lot of loose gravel. are people facilitating the traffic and everything. We just have to go slower because the floor is pretty slippery with all this gravel. And just throwing rocks on the floor, right? Okay, and now we're going down a slope. All the dust and sand just flying. Unfortunately, we again forgot to wear our baklava today. Maybe when we stop later, we'll put it on. Or we have a mask as well. It's definitely not good breathing this in for extended periods of time. The whole road is this kind of road. Oh no. Oh. This road is quite annoying because it's really very bumpy. And from what we can see now, it is extending out quite far. We don't know when it's gonna clear or if it's gonna clear. That's why they are making an effort to rebuild the roads, I guess. But it's gonna take a very long time before they can, fully finish all of these roads. Oh no. Oh. And it's uphill. You should wait until the truck passes. The slope is so steep in front. We're definitely gonna wait until the truck. Go from the left, yeah. Wait until that truck clears. Yeah. Oh, I full pothole. Okay. Oh, the road is clearer now. Now we're riding alongside like the mountain. You can see. But the truck in front of us is making us slow a little bit. And it's not safe to overtake at a bend. Oh, it's... Oh, cannot even see it for a split second. True. I think at the side there's a bit of road there. Okay. Okay. Another massive pothole. The view is actually stunning. We're actually at the base of the mountain. We're cutting through it, and so you can see everything from up. There's a lot of those plants. I don't know what they are. They're like feathers. And they're actually covering quite a bit of the mountain. Finally cleared the rocky road path. Now this main road is approaching Kasi already. Took us way longer than expected. We're gonna find somewhere that we can stop, probably get some food, and reevaluate the rest of the route up. Okay.
Luang Prabang. Okay. ไปเลยนะ กินข้าวไหม Okay. Okay นะ This or that? They're good, eh? Okay, see you, Luang Prabang.
As we are riding into Kasi, we actually spot this GS rider. He actually waved to us en route here to Kasi, and he was going so fast, we couldn't catch up. We saw him, he finished eating already, and so we stopped and chatted with him a little bit. And good thing we did, because At Kasi, this point, there's actually two routes you can take up towards Luang Prabang. And I was trying to research and trying to find out like which route is better, especially for the bike. And I originally wanted to take route 13, but he was saying that the other route is much better for the big bike. So we were so lucky. If we had actually went ahead and gone onto route 13, the road conditions I think would have been similar, if not even worse than what we've been riding up here so far. He also offered to ride with us all the way to Luang Prabang, but we were so slow, we politely declined. We didn't want to slow him down because we know all these other riders are very pro. We're pretty amateur. Just now the fellow GS rider was parked here and he ate here. So we just took his parking spot. And now we're just sitting on one of the stalls, have some lunch. We got cai fan, just some simple pork, and then I got one egg. Ellen is the same. But we're really very lucky. We saw this GS rider. He's from Thailand. So he's just touring, also going up to Luang Prabang. As of now, I think we're going to try and push through and take the suggested route. Hopefully the road conditions are still okay, considering he himself is a big bike rider. If need be, I did see along the road there are other guest houses available if we really need to stop and rest. So after we finish eating, we would head over and then continue our way up. Got our baklava on. We finished with lunch. We really have to hurry down because even though he says that the road conditions are better for big bikes, but we still don't know, and we know ourselves we are quite slow. It said it takes around 3 hours to get to Luang Prabang. I suspect we're gonna take 4 or 5 hours. The roads from here is going to be very windy because it's actually going to follow along the mountains. At some point we're actually also going to ascend one of them, just a little bit. I don't think it's too high. When we were deciding like which route to take, both routes, this one or the route 13 one, are around the same time, and it's like a similar kind of road, so it's all winding and it's gonna go around and across the mountains. So really what differs is really the road conditions. We'll try to make good time of it. We don't want to ride too late because we definitely don't want to be stuck on this road when the sun sets. That would be more dangerous. Now we're climbing up. It's quite a steep increase. I feel my ears popping right now as we're going up. So far the road has been really nice. It's winding around, going up. You can really see all the scenery. The only thing that is not so nice is that sometimes a pothole might appear just around the bend and it's very difficult to avoid it. Or even the gravel road, the one with a lot of stones, then we will lose grip as we're riding. Oh, but look at that. Oh. Oh, you can't go up. Is he having trouble? We're at a standstill right now. There's some trucks in front over there that seem to be stuck. They're not moving. Ellen and I are hanging out back here first to see what's going on. To make matters worse, the ground is super uneven. I gotta wait here a while. There's no point going in front there and then squeezing with them and getting stuck with them. But it's still a long way up over there. Now we're starting to move. We have to move everything, is it? Take out everything and move, is it?
Stop. Is the road so crazy? The road come this way. No,
Oh, okay.
no, not good. Not good. The water and the road. Oh no. Yeah.
I think we better do that.
Yeah. If you still want to pass this mountain, have different way to pass the mountain.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
It's risky.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like this.
Yes,
then
I'm not sure.
we-
Because just after rain season.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
okay. I'll go back.
Yeah, slowly.
Thank you. Just had a huge fall and the road was so rocky and the bike was so heavy. And there was, again, I really think there's some guardian angel watching over us, so thank you so much. When we fell, there was another rider that just so happened it came. He was riding a scrambler and he stopped and he helped us maneuver the damn bike, pick it up, put it at the side. Oh, we're so grateful. If not, we'll still be stuck. If you fall, it's one thing, but you fall at this kind of road and all the trucks are beside you, it's very scary. And then he was talking to us a bit, and the road leading up to this gets even worse. There's like water, there's even more dips, and we won't be able to make it. Quite frankly, we won't be able to make it. Now he's kind enough to actually escort us in a way back. So that we are heading back to Kasi right now, and we're probably gonna stop there and rest. Now I'm just a little bit scared for the rest of the way down because it's still rocky and there's slopes and there's trucks, but at least there's someone beside us as we go along the way. We made it down the mountain with the help of that kind stranger. He lead in front of us, he was riding his bike and we were following along behind, and then we made it to PTT over here. Just stopped by, we chatted for a while a little bit. He was so nice. He's really like my guardian angel. We really didn't know what to do. It was so scary. And then he gave us really good advice. He was so hospitable. Of course, to thank him, we bought him a small coffee from Cafe Amazon. And then now he's got on his way and we're still here just trying to figure out what we're gonna do next. Most probably we'll stay in Kasi, maybe 1 or 2 nights. Because I was telling you, the other route, the one that the GS rider didn't recommend, Route 13 is still an option, but we just don't know the road conditions. And sometimes, even though it may seem like it's okay for a bike of this caliber to go, maybe because of the extra weight and everything, and also I'm on the bike with a pillion, it's gonna make it so much harder to maneuver. It's gonna make it near impossible to go over. And to top it off, even worse, we're not exactly the most skillful riders. But yeah, we're gonna just chill here a while, figure out the next plan, and then I'll let you know in a bit. That kind stranger told us just now he actually has a friend who owns a guest house here in Kasi. Although they don't have a room available for today, but he would better know if the other route, which was Route 13, is like doable, like can we ride on it? Because if we can, we still want to head towards Luang Prabang, although it's not going to be today, but I just want to know whether the road conditions is okay for us to ride on. We thought we still want to find out, and if we can, we'd like to ask, because he was saying that this friend speaks English and Chinese. Now we're riding to his guest house and hopefully we can ask him. Then we'll be able to make a decision on whether we can continue or we may have to turn back. We're turning back. Halfway through the road, it's the same conditions. It's like a part of the road is good, and then after that it's full of that gravel, sand and rock. It's not nearly as bad as the just now that one. If the road conditions are already like this towards the start of the route, which means they're gonna continue on throughout the rest, and we're not gonna be able to ride through it. The sun is starting to set and you can see this nice amber hue hitting all the mountains. It's a shame the road conditions are really not ideal for us riding, at least. I know other riders can go over, just like the GS rider that we met this afternoon, but just not for us. So as of now, it looks like we cannot make it to Luang Prabang. Made it to the guest house. Oh, today is overwhelming to say the least. We are a little bit disappointed. We won't be able to get to Luang Prabang. The roads were really quite horrible. The kind friend was actually telling us that after rainy season it gets really bad because the rocks from the mountains will actually roll down on the road. All the mud and the soil will get wet, it gets mixed. Cars come and go, and that's why it gets really bumpy and uneven. It's even worse for motorcycle riders. I think majority of the riders would be able to get through, especially when you have 2 panniers, 1 top box, and yourself, because the weight is not there. Ellen has me and all the weight of all the boxes as well as 2 duffel bags, so it's really much harder. Not to say the road is completely not rideable, just that we wouldn't be able to do it in this instance, no matter how hard we tried. We even went to the other route, which is the original intended Route 13, and it's still the same. So that is not an option. And there are only 2 options to get to Luang Prabang. Laos has been challenging, to say the least. in terms of riding is really not what we expected, but it's definitely an eye-opener. As of now, we would head back towards Vientiane already to go back into Thailand because there's really no other way for us to progress forward. But chasing north will still continue. We will just take another route. Despite us being hit up, down, left, right, center during our journey, I really want to thank those two kind strangers who helped us a lot. Literally, if they never appeared, we would have been in deep trouble. We would have been stuck, lost, helpless, all the things you don't want to feel in a foreign country. Even though Laos has been very challenging, but in a way I am thankful. It helps us understand our riding style better, our strengths and weaknesses, so that we're even more better prepared for all the challenges to come, because it's still a very long way to Norway. So this is the bright side of things. As usual, do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!